So I came to Nissan in October of 2008, and that was an exciting transition for me. And in January of 2009, there was a meeting held at the Smyrna plant that I was the vice president of manufacturing, and it was made up of people from Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi, so the Southern Automotive Conference at that time. And I was introduced to the team, and when I was being introduced at the end in my bio, said that I was on the board of a group called Automotive Women's Alliance Foundation in Detroit. So I had been on that, had come from Ford to Nissan. I'd been on that and been a member of that group. So by the time I walked from the front of the room to the back of the room, all of the women in the room had gotten up and cornered me in the back of the room and said, how do we get one of those here? So it's a great story because it's a great story of just being in the right place at the right time. And one of my favorite expressions is Margaret Mead's, never underestimate the power of a small group of people to change the world. In fact, it's the only thing that ever has. And I had my kind of Margaret Mead moment at that point when the women just literally got up out of their seats and followed me to the back of the room. And at that point I said, you know, it's an amazing organization, Automotive Women's Alliance Foundation was, and I knew that they would help us get one started here, but it's all volunteers and it's a lot of sweat equity. So I told the ladies if they really wanted to do it, we would. So it was a great founding moment because it really was the power of people's energy to do something. It was self-motivated volunteer to both support other women in automotive as well as give back by giving scholarships. And
I've always been involved with SAWF since 2013, and then I became a board member, and I was honored with their election to me as president. So it's been just a chance to get to be more instrumental in the vision and the mission of SAWF in the future, and it's been a chance to get to know the ladies on a more intimate level. So we've formed great partnerships and have great mentors out of this experience, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here.
It's been my privilege, really, to be a founding board member of the Southern Automotive Women's Forum. I was approached by Susan Brennan, who was the original president of the organization back in 2009. She was conceptually pulling together a group of women in a multi-state region to do something that hadn't been done in the Southeast before, which was to provide a forum for automotive women to get together, support each other, and to provide opportunities for young women and to hopefully inspire them to go into this industry. And remember, in 2009, the automotive industry was in a crisis. Companies were filing for bankruptcy. We knew, in my role at the time inside of an educational institution, we knew that parents were sitting around at the dinner tables telling their children not to consider the automotive industry because it looked frightening. It looked very tumultuous. And so we combated that trend with our own events and our own means of trying to inspire young women to go into this industry. We wanted them to understand how exciting it is and what kind of opportunities it will provide. A global industry with numerous and really exponential opportunities for them, and we wanted them to understand that. So those of us that were already inside the industry said, well, let us share our experiences with these young women and let's see if we can tell them and give them a glimpse into what their future might be like and how thrilling this can be.
AMA is a big supporter of the Southern Automotive Women's Forum. I had the opportunity to be in the very first meeting that Susan Brennan held to form the organization. I was excited on day one and continue to be excited about the growth and progress that the association is making. AMA supports the SAWF because of the work they do to really fill the pipeline in the industry. They are working on personal development of females for the industry. They're providing scholarships which will lead to future workers, and every meeting I go to, one of the biggest problems I hear about is a shortage of workers, and I think all the initiatives or the key initiatives of SAWF will help fill the pipeline with good workers for our industry for the future.
We are able to offer scholarships to support young ladies pursuing STEM careers and STEM education, so science, technology, engineering, and math. And without these scholarships, some of them may not be able to go to school without incurring debt. So we're hoping to give them an experience with school, will come out without any debt, and hopefully work in the automotive industry.
I learned about SAWF through my mentor, Carlene Brown-Judkins. She introduced me to manufacturing, and I was fortunate to apply to the scholarship program and receive a scholarship. Once I was invited to come to a convention, I was able to see the real value of the network that SAW.
Receiving a scholarship from SAWF means a lot for me, especially as I'm a repeat recipient. It's really helped me through school and really given me inspiration as well.
It means a lot to receive the scholarship from SAWF because it just gets me noticed as in the automotive industry, because that's the reason why I'm studying mechanical engineering.
We market ourselves to the universities. That is also something in 2017. I want to branch out to more universities and get more applicants. And then we attend Society of Women Engineer events. Then also through our membership, we have people that are recommended to apply to our scholarship program. But we're going to give over $240,000 away after today, since our inception in 2011, and we're looking forward to increasing that amount in the future.
The benefits that Tenneco will receive being part of SAWF is exposure to all the OEMs who either are our customers or potentially will be our customers, as well as exposure to potential employees that will be the future of our company.
So I think one of the challenges that we have, and one of the more important opportunities we have, is we really need to continue to partner and partner more strongly with both the OEMs as well as the supply base. So we give a really great service to the members of SAWF. So the professional development that we give is of such a high caliber and such a high quality, they really are getting a very significant return on investment. You know, we offer professional development at a very inexpensive price. The kind of professional development we offer, they'd be paying thousands of dollars for elsewhere. And we offer it at much lower cost, and it's very intimate and it's very interactive because of the size of our organization. And most importantly, as came from the Gen Z panel today, companies who want to recruit and are trying to attract the next generation of talent, they really could benefit from the scholarships of SAWF. I hope that every company that gives money to SAWF for scholarships is actively working to retain and grow those people, or the young women, so that these young women will then come work for them.
You know, SAWF is it's a great way to make new relationships and new friends of people who are established in the automotive industry. And it's also a great way to influence young ladies and attract them to our industry, because we need more talented young ladies in the automotive industry, and it's a great place to work.